Hello Lagos, happy 61st Independence Anniversary. I'm ever excited as we mark another Independence Day of our great country, Nigeria. Undoubtedly, we're at a very challenging period in our history as a nation, and many are convinced that there is quite a little to be thrilled about after 6 whole decades. Well, I have elected to think slightly differently. My deep excitement comes from the discernment that comes from a thorough lessons in history and a candid evaluation of our ever-repetitive challenges, especially with governance and leadership across the country. I opted to focus on the incredible opportunities that lay bare before us, and the more I look, the more I see make or mar prospect that we really cannot afford to let slip away. Yes, we may not be able to change history, but we can learn from it and change the outcome for us in the days ahead. Today, I would want to narrow that wide discourse to us in Lagos and quickly add the challenge of followership to complete the tripod of governance and leadership. Needless to say, any society that toys with or stays indifferent to the choice and quality of its governance and leadership will involuntarily be retarding its own progress. It's easier to pin our problem on leadership and governance, and I agree that they have a huge chunk of the blame, since they are responsible for policy directions that determines how well we grow. However, we always often shy away from our responsibility as followers. We habitually fail to use our powers to choose as enshrined in our Constitution. Again, looking back in time, our reasons clearly show we do not fully understand our powers or even realize we have such powers, talk less of knowing how to use it. My vote will not count. It's a waste of time. Why bother? They will rig it anyways. APC and PDP are the same, and I can't vote for either. These are some of the reasons why votes at the highest peak in Lagos was a paltry 1.8 million, barely 28% of the 6.5 million eligible voters. This was in 2011. It has been on a steady decline since then up to the 2019 election that saw the current governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu getting elected by only 12% of the eligible voters in Lagos, which was by far the poorest of all outings. At LAGOS4LAGOS, we keep sensitizing, mobilizing, and invoking the true spirit of independence in one another. We're not mourning the past. We're focused on what we must do to rewrite our story for a positive future. Come rain, come shine. Our ever-growing members across the state are determined to invoke their power to choose at the next round of election in Lagos come 2023. If we must gain true independence, our task as Lagos is way beyond a trivial discussion regarding party affiliations. We need to first rescue our Lagos from the firm grip of dictators who are determined to selfishly keep running a monarchy with our democracy. We must now focus on uniting against retrogression. Our dear state, as we know, is rich, but our wealth and riches are only on paper. Our current level of development is not in any way or fashion commensurate to our revenue generation and available human resources. The wealth of Lagos is neither visible on the streets or evident in the standard of living of our residents. Are we going to continue to live in fool's paradise that things will change while our arms neatly folded in the semblance of comfort we struggle within our homes? Pray all you want. Analyze as brilliantly as possible. Get upset and rain abuses on everyone from your councillor to the governor. It all amounts to nothing as long as you don't get involved and you keep away from the polls. Let us come together in the next political dispensation to elect candidates of our choosing, independent-minded candidates at all levels of governance in Lagos, who have no need to bother about the payer of the piper. Candidates who will think about you first and serve diligently without hindrances. My independence message's summary to you is 1. Don't despair. Great times are just ahead. Realize the potency of the powers in your hands that is hiding away. Be determined to use it. Be sure to convince at least one person to do the same. If your vote wouldn't count, they won't desperately seek to buy it. Things can be a lot better for us as residents, and my colleague and I at LAGOS4LAGOS are leading the charge and championing a reset to true independence in Lagos. Join us to rewrite history. Please visit us at www.LAGOS4LAGOS.com for more information and support us with your token via LAGOS4LAGOS GTB account number 0622003194. Trust me, our joint contribution can defeat the money bags. Join us today. I am Dr. Abdulaziz Olajide Adedino. Jandor, it is time.